Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nixa High School, night number 2, 2 games. Tonight, we are so excited to host the Class 6 District 5 2025 Championship Basketball Tournament here at Nixa High School. We are super excited and glad that you have joined us tonight. But before we tip off, before we play ball, we always pay tribute to the greatest flag. So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not standing, please stand. Gentlemen, remove cover. Place your hands over your hearts. We got a special for you tonight. She's sang in some of the largest stages in our area and does a fantastic job. She is tried and true blue here at Nixa High School. One of our staff members, ladies and gentlemen, to sing the #1 song in our nation, Cass Bray.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
She will retire this year, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a hand, a fantastic job. I tell you, we are so blessed here with the talent that we have, not only in our students, but also in our staff. Great job, Cass Bray. Always enjoy that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, game number 1. It's the Falcons and the Eagles. Let's meet the Falcons from Glendale High School. He's a 5'10" junior guard. Where's the #1? Jacob Seats. He's a 5'10" sophomore guard, #1, Elijah Davis. He's a 6' senior forward. Where's the #5? This kid can score. Anthony Fletcher. He's a 6'1" sophomore guard. #10, Joel Rover. And he's a 6'4" sophomore forward. Double twos, Markel Houston. Coach for the Falcons, Brian McTagg. Tell you what, these guys played tremendous the other night. But Eagle fans, if you're not on your feet, you better get there. Let's meet the Nixa Eagles. This kid is lights out from the perimeter. He's a 6' senior. #1, Bryce Foster. This kid's quicker than greased lightning is the 6-foot senior number 2, Kevon Flint. This kid's one of the best juniors in the area. He's a 6'1" forward number 3, Randy Flint. Tell you what, this guy is Mr. Consistent. He's a 6'3" senior, number 11, Jace Combs. He's the sophomore sensation. He's a 6'4" sophomore, number 21, Adam McKnight. Eagles are head coached by Brock Blansett. Tonight's officials, James Christopher, Ty Gates,
to Eagle Fieldhouse
John
on the campus
Miller.
of Nixa High School in Nixa, Missouri. It's the district semifinal, Class 6, District 5, the Glendale Falcons taking on the Nixa Eagles. I'm Brady Return alongside my partner, Aiden Hopkins. Aiden, what are we thinking about this one?
I think this is going to be a good one. Electricity's high. There's a really good environment here. Eagles are playing their best basketball, but Falcons are also getting to that point as well.
And the tip is away, and it's won by the Falcons. Here goes Elijah Davis heading to the hoop. Won't finish. Rebound by Kevon Flint. The Eagles wearing their home white, the Falcons in the away grays. So Elijah Davis, the former Eagle himself, moved around over to Adam McKnight now. Poked away there by Markel Houston. He was tangled up with McKnight.
A lot of contact there on both sides, though. I feel like Randy Flint also could have got called for a foul there, so just canceling those out.
Here's Seats kicked into the corner. Joel Rover. Rover driving baseline, goes up and lays it in. The Falcons will strike
on
first.
the board first.
Yeah,
Bucket's good. Job
there by Rover. Saw the lane on the baseline, took it, got the quick 2.
Here's Adam McKnight on the far wing, poked away by Houston. Combs thinks about it, step through, looks away, taken away by Rover. Rover now in transition. He pulls it into the near corner, guarded by Flint. Hands it off Davis, he pump fakes. Davis guarded by Randy Flint tightly, hands it over. Now Markel Houston tipped away by Adam McKnight, goes into the Eagles bench. Davis will be the trigger man in front of the Eagles bench with 6:59 left on the clock. Coming off the screen, here's Anthony Fletcher. Fletcher gets it over. Here's Joel Rover. He goes behind his back, drives to the lane with his left, fading away the long two. No good. Rebound by McKnight. He gets his dribble going. Somebody to the ground. Push from behind there by Markel Houston. Foul's going to be charged.
Foul's called on Falcon number 22, Markel Houston.
A big
his first personal foul.
Adam McKnight.
First team foul for Glendale.
Yeah, you don't want him in trouble at all because he's your big man, and if McKnight gets any sort of mismatch inside, he'll be able to work with it.
This is Bryce Foster's first start since Springfield Central. That's going to come in February 21st. He drives the lane, hands it off to Flint now. Flint over to Kevon Flint. He thinks about it. Driving to the lane, poked away there by Seats, and gets it up. This Eagles team yet to score. Driving's Fletcher. Gets it over to Joel Rover. Rover up to 21, I believe, the other night against the Pirates. Here's Elijah Davis, near wing. Stands about the volleyball line. Now driving Rover through the lane. Charge is going to be called there by Adam McKnight. A big-time play from a big-time player here early in the first quarter.
I mean, he was there really early,
Rover.
too. I mean, he was waiting for that to happen.
Foul.
And so he had his feet planted
for the Falcons.
and got the job done.
Here's Randy Flint now over to Combs. Combs moving it around. Looks over, settling, firing. Kevon Flint.
Eagles on the board. 3-point bucket.
Yeah, Kevon Flint has been struggling
Flint.
for 3. He had that little stint in that right before the NIT tournament where he was really good from beyond the arc and then kind of went cold. And good to see that one go in first.
Here in transition, Jace Combs, the two-hand slam. Raised
Mr.
Jace
And I
Jace
have not seen him do
Combs.
that as effortlessly as he just did that right there. And man, that was fun to watch.
Here's Fletcher inside. He goes off the glass, no good, tipping her around. Here's Elijah Davis who finds a hand of McKnight. It's going to be 2-on-1. Combs settles, fires for three, no good. It's way long. Kept in bounds there from Adam McKnight. Looks inside, Markel Houston wide
Nice
open
look,
from
better
two.
pass,
A
bucket's
great look
good.
there
Markel
from Joel
Houston.
Rover. Here's Bryce Foster, moves it around. Coming off the screen, Randy Flint driving with his left. Foul's going to be called on the ground.
Yeah, both teams playing pretty well defensively. Glendale, 3 straight steals to start this game. I think Nixa get a shot off, and their looks aren't looking too great so far, but a transition bucket and a wide open three-pointer from Kevon Flint's going to give him that 5
gets
points.
wrapped up inside. Doesn't matter. He's a little too strong in there. He lays off the glass.
Yeah, refs seem to be letting him play here. Not much being called, and that's what you want in playoff basketball. You don't want players getting in foul trouble for ticky-tacky fouls. So you'll take physical over ticky-tacky any day of the week.
Here's Joel Rover over to Fletcher. Now driving with his rights, Fletcher fading away off the glass, can't finish. Rebound there by Kevon Flint.
This Glendale transition defense has also been really good as well, forcing steals on the fast breaks.
And McKnight stepping through and laying it off the glass. 2 more for Adam McKnight. 9-4, and all the momentum is back over with the Eagles.
Yeah, for a second there, if you're an Eagle fan, you get a little scared, as Glendale was really good on the defensive side, got 3 straight steals, but then Nixa, big 3 from Kevon Flynn, a big momentum shifting dunk from Case Combs, and a couple of buckets from your sophomore sensation. You're up 5.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This Eagles team hasn't shown that, I guess, that transition excitement really this year. So Combs going up there with a 2-hand slam. That's all it took. Then he gets a 3-pointer from Kevon Flint. And then, you know, you gotta love it when the grittiest guy on the court goes inside and lays 2 off the glass. And just like that, the Eagles have a 9-4 lead, and the Falcons are forced to use a timeout here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Eagles going to come out there dying and press here, something that did not go well for the Falcons last time they came out. So interested to see how they break it.
And a bounce pass up from Davis. He gets it over to Fletcher, driving in. Tipped off of the hand of McKnight, but finds Joel Rover now in the near corner. Oof. Elijah Davis putting on a good move, gets it over, now low post, out to Seats, he takes a 3-point shot, that's off, bounce off the hands of Kevon Flint, and it'll stay out of bounds, remains Glendale basketball.
Not a bad look for the Falcons, good job by their offense, kept moving off ball screens, and they got an open man, just didn't make the shot.
Yeah, and I think that's the key, the Eagles play so aggressive, it's easy to get lost in their defense there. So a lot of screens could find a lot of holes in this defense. Gets it over now. The trigger man there was Davis. He throws it up to Seats, and Rover loses control of that basketball. Finds the hands of Fletcher. Spinning now, Fletcher to his right. It's going to be a foul on Kevon Flint. I'm a little confused how. Flint stayed straight up and down, while Rover was kind of using that shoulder driving through the lane.
His first personal foul, first team foul for the Eagles.
Bryce Foster will check out. In comes Lane Meltebarger.
Now this we're going to see Adam McKnight have to work inside. Joel Rover, 6'2", tallest person on the court now.
And pass is taken away there, but regain possession there. Zach Hawkins, he finds Fletcher. A big shot there from Anthony Fletcher.
I mean, the Eagles started to go back on offense thinking they had to steal, but they took it right back there.
Here's Kevon Flint. Bounce pass over to Meltebarger. Meltebarger out to Flint. Randy Flint now driving with his left hand under the baseline. Gets it over. Kevon Flint. Kevon Flint falling, fading away. The 2 is no good. Rebound by Cameron Richardson. The 5 in the court for the Falcons will be Richardson, Seats, Rover, Fletcher, and Hawkins. Ty Kellis will head to the scores table for the Eagles. Rover now goes back and forth. Seats is in the corner. And just like that, the Falcons have the lead back. A 3-point bucket coming from Seats.
Good shot there. Another open 3 look. We're going to have to figure out how to stop that.
And one. Randy Flint. A high-flying bucket there.
He's one of the
back on top.
He's one of the players you do not want to get excited. If he starts to feel confident anywhere on the court, he will make any shot he takes. So this is one of the players. He's one of the players that you have to keep calm.
Yeah, from that Winnetonka game on to about Lebanon, he was the leading scorer almost every game.
Yeah, his offensive presence has been heavily known recently, which has been great for this Eagles team.
Now the Eagles are going to come out to a press. Kellis just locking up there with Seats. A foul's going to be called. It seemed like they were both kind of just going at it, playing with their hands, but it's going to be charged to Kellis. Seats now to bring it up court. Up top of the key, Richardson over to Seats. Seats now to Hawkins. Hawkins to Rover. Jab step from Rover, getting cut off by Combs. Looks top of the key. Fletcher thinks about it. Poked away there, falling on the ground's McKnight, and they're going to call a foul as he was heading for the ball. No one had possession there. Both were diving for the ball. And McKnight was called for the foul. 3 straight fouls for the Eagles there.
I don't know if diving for a loose ball is a foul now, but
Hawkins struggled to catch that one there. Rover now looking for some space. He step-ups and takes a 3, clinks off the front iron, gets it up. Hawkins with a one-hand steal in transition. Hawkins in the corner. He's feeling good about himself. That one's long. One-hand snag from Combs. Here's McKnight inside, going to work on Richardson, fading away one hand. Ty Kellis over 2 defenders, clinks off the back iron and will fall in.
The smallest guy in that pile somehow came up with the rebound and went over 3 Falcons for 2. Eagles working well inside, just the defense, the offense's turnovers has just killed them in this first quarter. This 4-point lead feels like it should be 10.
Here's a floater from Fletcher. It was blocked. Fighting for 4 different guys. And that pile was McKnight, Rover, Meltebarger, and Fletcher. And falling on the ground there was Richardson. McKnight getting wrapped up inside. He goes up. A foul will finally be called. I mean, chaos was going on down inside. Send Adam McKnight to the line. We're going to see Markel Houston head back along with Elijah Davis.
15th foul for the Glendale Falcons. That'll be a 2-shot foul.
McKnight, a 55% free throw shooter. That free throws away, and it's down the hole, and that makes his 90th point of the year coming from free throws.
Markel Houston, and welcome to the floor.
Second free throw away for McKnight. Clinks off the back iron, no good. Here's Seats now. Should a kid in the bleachers call for ISO here. He's running the offense. For Glendale, he gets over to Elijah Davis. I think Coach Mateague will take that advice. 4 seconds left. Looks inside, taken away there by Randy Flint. He's working. The floater from 3 off the glass, no good. 15-10's your score. We're going to step aside. This break is brought to you by Beauty and Wellness Co.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Welcome back here to Eagle Fieldhouse. 15-10 is your score. The Falcons staying in this one. The Falcons coming in as the 4 seed. The Eagles the 1 seed. And let's take a look at yesterday's games. Yesterday, Nixa tops off Neosho 71-37, and then Glendale wins 74-55.
Kickapoo over Joplin 54-43, and then surprise of the night, Republic over Ozark 58-25. I mean, 25 points in a game. That defense is insane. And well, I just think that whole point was just contain Kylan Pickering there, and that was what they did.
Yeah, not the points you really were expecting coming from an Ozark team who has Kylan Pickering, but kudos to Kieran Govan really locking him up. Pass in here to Randy Flint, gets it over to Combs. Combs now jab step, thinking about it, driving through the lane, hops up, poked away, finds seats. Here's Joel Rover in transition. Randy Flint will get tied up. Rover will lay it in. Driving Flint will get fouled pretty hard there by Davis. Foster and Flint will head back to the scores table.
To the line to shoot 2 for the Eagles, number 3, Randy Flint.
Flint now at the line, his first free throws away, and it's nothing but net. Note to Barger, and Kellis will check out for Kevon Flint and Bryce Foster.
Glendale's definitely putting on a better show than they did a couple weeks ago here at Eagle Fieldhouse. There's definitely some changes that were made.
And you know, there's always a little bit different of play when you realize, hey, this is our season on the line. And I think everybody plays a little bit better knowing that. Rolling off the front iron there was Flint's second free throw. He went 2 for 2. He's up to 5 tonight. Glendale coming out here in the press. Fletcher now breaking the timeline just barely. Gets it over to Seats. Seats now driving with his right. Finds an open lane. The lay is no good. Rebound by Adam McKnight. High post now. McKnight spinning away from Houston. He'll kick it out of bounds.
He had the lane, but he just lost control there.
Flint meeting him. Taken away there by Bryce Foster. McKnight now hop stepping through the lane. Kicks it out. Flint thinks about it. Driving baseline with his right. Bounce pass into the high post. McKnight. Cross court pass. Combs pulls out beyond the arc. Driving to his left. Finds the hole. Gets over to Flint. Combs now coming off a few screens. Guarded by Houston. He loses control of his dribble. Passes it off to Foster. Kevon Flint brings the screen on for Foster. Elijah Davis comes off. He uses a little too much contact from his hip. That would be a foul. His second foul with 6:42 left.
Second team foul for Glendale.
Randy Flint across the timeline here. Just putting the moves on. Finds a little pick and roll. Getting two-man to jump was McKnight. He couldn't finish at the rim. The contact he drew there.
Once you jump, the ref is already prepping to blow his whistle.
The thing is, I don't think anybody's in. Adam stays on the ground usually.
Yeah.
First free throw from McKnight is good. It's going to be dirty when he starts playing mind games with them and he starts going up first time. Second free throw for McKnight is no good. He just got up to 730 career points as a sophomore. Taken away there by Combs, but a casual kickball violation for Combs.
Mr. Kickball violation.
At what points is it better for him just to not kick the ball?
I don't think there is. I mean, he gets stop and play, gets him a little rest.
Fletcher now driving baseline, poked away from Randy Flint, but it's going to be given to the Eagles.
Back to the floor for Glendale, number 10, Joel.
Joel Rover will check in. Anthony Fletcher will check out.
Jay Osborne in the house. Just spotted him looking around the crowd. Catholic just fell the ball over. It's a close game, though.
Going up inside, rolling in. There's Adam McKnight. Oh, intercepted there right in front of us, Aiden.
Yeah, right.
Kevon Flint. Foul's going to be charged to Randy Flint.
Yeah, he's just too much on the reach there. Only his first.
Zach Hawkins will check out. Anthony Fletcher will check in.
We've yet to see Vincent tonight.
He'll come make his presence sooner than later. I'm assuming, knowing that if they need some defensive presence going into that half, kind of grind out some minutes. Flint with another takeaway. He's driving to the rim, throws it up, can't finish. And on the ground is McKnight with a takeaway. He's fighting, kicks it over to Kevon Flint, fighting for another ground. McKnight's diving on it once again. It's a madhouse, but he'll find the hands of Joel Rover. The Eagles come out in an aggressive press. Seats will break it. He crosses the timeline, makes contact with two different guys. A foul will finally be called. High emotions coming from the Eagles, all wondering why there wasn't a foul underneath.
His second personal foul. Second team foul for the Eagles.
Oh, they're charging it to Randy.
Foul charge to Randy Flint there, but was that not?
Or
Was that not Foster and McKnight colliding with him?
I think if you're an Eagle fan, I don't know if you'd rather it be McKnight or Flint, but I think you'd rather it be Flint.
Seats now moving around over to Fletcher. Now Rover gets the handoff. Tellis will pick him up after the screen. The mid-range jumper falls short. It was blocked there by Jace Combs. Spinning, kicks it out. Moving around the perimeter in the corner. Combs driving baseline now. He's trapped top of the key. Spinning through, making a man fall. The pull-up jumper, no good. McKnight goes for the putback, and he is mugged inside. Flint got a man to fall, misses the shot. McKnight goes for the left-hand putback, gets rim stuffed, and then Elijah Davis kind of RKO's him inside.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's the putback, no good.
If he would have got that, that would have.
There have been many mixtapes that Kevon Flint would have been in. Elijah Davis now has 3 fouls in the first half. Free throw for McKnight, rims in and out off the lid. And almost thrown away there. Kept in bounds by the referee. Hey, if it works, it works. Jay Seats now as the Falcons trail by 8. Gets it over. That's Jarrell Blakely. Fletcher spinning, kicks into the corner. Blakely fires from deep, clinks off the back iron. Foster secures the rebound. Gets it over to Kevon Flint to push up. Combs, a heat check 3. Third time's the charm, rims in and out. Hits on that front rim, falls in.
Yeah, he's hearing those chants too and gave the Glendale student section a look.
23-12, timeout called by the Nixa Eagles. We're gonna step aside. This break's brought to you by Wise Guys Screen Printing. 23-12. Aiden's over here singing. It's high energy in Eagle Fieldhouse. Combs dials up there.
You don't see him with that much emotion there.
No, he never shows that much emotion, but, you know, you try to get inside his head. It's pretty hard to do. Combs silenced the crowd.
It worked yesterday against Branson. They did, some kid airballed to start the game. Every time he touched the ball, they chanted airball. But
he didn't make another shot like the rest of the game.
But then Jace Combs, he's not going to let that slide.
A little bit too big of a player there from Combs. Combs now guarding Rover. Glendale ball out of the Eagles' timeout. Looks inside. Ty Kellis checks into the game. Randy Flint's going to check out after he had 2 fouls. Here's Seats looking inside. Intercepted there by McKnight, but finds the hands of Seats. One more time intercepted. Here's Jace Combs going up. Gets Rover to jump off the glass and lays it in for 2.
That was really good discipline not to jump there. I think everyone thought he was going to dunk it or either go up on the lay. But Combs felt the presence behind him, took a beat, and got the lay to go.
Foster staying in the grill of Seats. Now moved around here is Cameron Richardson. Richardson hands it back off. Rover. Rover now working far wing 3. Drains it.
Buckets good, nothing but the net.
Joel Rover up to 7 points tonight. Here's a handoff to Flint. Flint now going to work, driving to his right, getting pushed around, fading away. That 2-pointer, he drains it. A big shot there from Kevon Flint.
His fadeaway is just so good. When you're that small, you have to add the fadeaway shot to your bag, and he does a great job with it.
Here's Jason Seats to bring it up court. Anthony Fletcher met quickly by Kellis. Now he's working with his left, finds a lane, goes up on McKnight, and he'll lay it in. Coach Blanchett slows up Flint there to tell him the Eagles offense, and Flint will now set that up. Hands it over to Foster now. Now Combs. Combs jab step, working around, driving through a hole, kicks it out to McKnight. McKnight finds his hole to the left, steps through, lays it in, and it's good. McKnight's having himself a game so far. Poked free there by Foster. Seats losing control of the ball, gets it over to Fletcher. Flicked away, and it'll be Eagles basketball. A big turnover. Out checking into the game, Zach Hawkins. Out comes Cameron Richardson. The Falcons having to rely on their bench with Elijah Davis in foul trouble. Combs left wide open. Way too much room, but he'll clank off the back iron. Lane Meltebar will head to the scores table now with 1:45 left on the clock. Eagles lead by 12. Seats now driving, and they're going to call a very weak foul on Bryce Foster. That'll be his first foul.
Number 1, Bryce Foster, his first personal foul, 13th out of the Eagles. And welcome back to the floor for Nixa, number 5, Lane Meltebarger.
Pass inside, taken away by Combs. Combs now gets it up to Kevon Flint. Flint slows it down. He picks up his dribble, losing kind of a grip there.
Yeah, he was drying off the ball.
Here's Foster coming off the screen, over, back over. A corner 3 from Foster, no good. Rebound by Rover. Rover's gonna move fast up court, but slow it down, look in the corner. A little back and forth action between him and Hawkins. He finds top of the key. Fletcher, he'll drain a 3.
Cuts it back to single digits. That's a big shot. That's a really good shot, too. Contested.
Combs a deep floater, rims off the front iron, and falls in for 2. Combs now up to 9 points on the night. Falling to the ground there with Seats. Here's Combs, gets it up. He'll hand it off over to Ty Kellis. Kellis goes up, lays it on in, and it's 2 more for the Eagles. You know, if that was the other team's basket, Ty would have dunked that.
Probably.
The D-up chance. A roar through Eagle Fieldhouse. 15 seconds left on the clock. The Eagles lead by 13. Now standing at the logo, here's Seats. 6 seconds left on the clock. Hands inside, Hawkins, the turnaround floater, no good as time expires. 33-20 is your score heading into half. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Beauty and Wellness Co.
How lucky are we not only have this building to offer not only to high school students, but they're so good about reaching out to all of the elementary buildings to come and participate in the excitement as well. So just so very blessed to have so many great things within the Nixa school districts just to offer to students is just amazing, and it goes from high school all the way down to elementary, so it's amazing.
He wouldn't believe in himself. Yeah. Never. Yeah. And like he said, I can't flap my wings, but he could. He just never tried. Never tried.
ATOS has always been about education. Everybody sees like the billboards and everything else out there, but ATOS has always been and will always be about an educational opportunity for our students. So this is a way to introduce students to the arts really early on, because they may not know it, they may not have ever seen anything about the arts. They may only see stuff online, and so this is their opportunity to see what it's really like to have an experience with the arts.
Such important lessons that you can teach just in etiquette, but following through with just the show, the story that you're seeing in general. There's so many different kinds of ways that we can follow through on this experience for sure.
My favorite character was the little puppy. Whenever she was like, whenever she was trying to bark at the pigeon, like eat him, that was my favorite part. He was trying to flap his wings, and he was bad at it first, and the bus driver and they sang a song just about flying.
The moment I told them that it was Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, they were all instantly, because we've read those books before. So they already have a background in that, so to see it live in action, it was pretty easy to get them to line up and get them ready to go to come over. So they were pretty excited about it.
There was one student that was from a school and was really excited because he had never seen a live Broadway musical before in person. He'd only seen stuff online. He was so excited, and it's that kind of passion that reminds us why we do this, because we're giving these kids opportunities that's impacting them in ways you will never know.
My story begins in a Nazi ghetto in 1944 Hungary. I was marked for death from the moment of my birth. Today, I'm living the happiest years of my life. The years in between are filled with miracles, people of incredible courage, and a life-changing decision. My name is Erica Schwartz, but I was born Erica Hornstein on April 23, 1944, in Nyíregyháza, Hungary, just 2 weeks before all of the women and children in my family were transported to Auschwitz to be murdered. These things are still happening around the world. People are still being slaughtered for no reason other than their religion or their skin color or, sometimes even their politics. And somehow, it needs to stop.
I thought it was very powerful. It was extremely fascinating. It made me open my eyes and realize there's a lot of bad in the world. It was so powerful just like listening to her talk, and I've just never experienced something like that. And I feel extremely blessed that I got to listen in on something like that.
Reading it in a book or even seeing it on a movie or something, it doesn't hit home when you get to listen to someone who was there. She may not remember all of everything, but still her story and her mother's story and family that were impacted, I think it means a lot more to the students.
My father died in a forced labor camp when I was just 11 months old. I never knew him, but when I was just a few days old, he had held me and kissed me. My great-grandmother, grandmother, aunts, and little cousins had all known me. Then, shortly after my birth, most of them were murdered in the gas chambers of Auschwitz. Those were the events that tied me to the world of being a survivor, and that was how I defined myself for the first 44 years of my life. As the child of a survivor, my life revolved around trying to be the caregiver to a mother who had been totally destroyed by the war. She lost her entire family. As far back as I can remember, I knew that I was expected to fill that void. I could never do enough or be enough for her. I would have to say that my recovery began when I was 44 years old, because the effects of World War II, not so much directly on me because I don't remember any of it, but because of the effect it had on my mother and then the way I was raised as a result of that, lasted well into my adulthood. When I was 44, I was at a 12-step meeting. One of the members who was up sharing said words that literally changed my life. You may not have control over anything that's happening around you, but you have complete control over what happens between your two ears.
She found the happiness at the end of the dark tunnel. She created the life she wanted, even after horrible things. I just felt that was extremely powerful, because it opens up things for students that, even if they are like completely unhopeful and have no faith left, that gave me faith that there is still hope.
These students that I'm working with are incredibly motivated. They're very excited about their futures, and they all have a very clear goal of where they want to go.
This morning was about celebrating these kids who have committed to the apprenticeship program. And this is an amazing opportunity for them to be able to get their foot in the door in the fields that they are hoping to focus on for careers.
So we've partnered with the ATO Center of Performing Arts, and our students are working on stage technician apprenticeship. And then we are partnered with Nixa XLT and the Art Zone, and those students are working on teacher's aid apprenticeships. And then our last partnership is with Alps Pharmacy, and those students are working towards pharmacy tech. They're taking information that they have learned from the classroom, they're taking it out into the real world, working in a job, a career that they're interested in pursuing in the future. And so they're earning elective credit, they're earning a paycheck, and they're getting some mentorship along the way.
I've done spotlights for a couple shows, the Loretta Linton tribute, Scotty McCreery, Martina McBride. Done lighting for just a couple other concerts.
I think we're super lucky because we're one of the only programs, if not the only one, to like have opportunities to work on stage and like having some experience before going into the real world, and you're able to
Hello and welcome back here to Eagle Fieldhouse for the second half of the first game here on day number 2 of Class 6 District 5 boys basketball. The Eagles currently leading this one 33-20. Later tonight you'll have Kickapoo taking on Republic. That'll be a 7:30 tip-off. It's currently 6:45, so that might run a little bit behind. But a great first half coming from the Eagles. High energy. Eagle Fieldhouse has been an absolute vibe all night long.
Yeah, it has, and both teams have not played horrible, I feel like. I feel like Glendale might be down 13, but they have not played bad basketball. Nixa right now basically cleaned up the turnovers, and they could be up 20 right now. Same thing with Glendale. Turnovers have been a struggle so far, and foul trouble for sure for Glendale.
Here's Elijah Davis to be the trigger man. He'll pass it in now on the far sideline. He gets over now to Joel Rover. Rover guarded by Combs. Rover held to 7 first half points. Now driving baselines, Davis, bounce pass over, Houston, blocked from behind, a foul's gonna be called. And let's hope that's not on Randy Flint. And it will be, that'll be Flint's third.
I didn't get to see it, there's a ref in my way, so I didn't see if there was any contact there or not.
It was very weak.
Vincent's still yet to check in. I feel like with his third foul for Flint, Vincent might be fixing to come in here.
Yeah, he plays that more of that role Flint plays with, being really aggressive, staying in your face. And I don't think that'd be a terrible matchup, him and Rover or him and Seats. Free throws away, and it rims on out. Here comes Randy Flint. He moves it over to Kevon Flint. Flint in front of the Eagles bench. Looks inside. Poked away there was Combs. Markel Houston will get the steal.
I think that pass just needs to be a little bit harder. He kind of just floated in there, gave him time to get the tip on it.
Passed over to Seats in the corner now. Seats now taking a near wing 3 off the front iron. No good. Rebound by McKnight. He'll start slowly bringing it up court. Finds Randy Flint. Foster now finds the ball. He brings it out to the top of the key. Now Randy Flint coming off the screen. Combs. Combs steps up. Top of the key 3. Nylon. Jace Combs.
Good screen there, got him open. I don't know who said it, maybe it was either McKnight or Foster.
And intercepted by McKnight, going up the two-hand jam. Randy Flint. Timeout called by the Glendale Falcons. And this Eagles team's bringing the excitement tonight.
Yeah, 2 dunks. And I feel like we've only seen 2 all year.
I know. I mean, hey, we're 2 for 2 right now on dunks.
Yep. Because they're going with 2 hands now, not 1.
not tomahawks.
And they're slowing it down, too.
38-21 is your score. Like we said, Eagle Fieldhouse is the place to be on Friday night. 2 really great basketball games. A spot for Monday night on the line. I mean, it's just what you play for as a basketball player, what you play for as an athlete is spot in that district championship game, because this is just another short little step to Columbia, Missouri.
Yep. Used to be Springfield, Missouri. I wish it still was.
I wish it was still Springfield, Missouri too.
Columbia's got football. Whoa.
Oh, wow. This is a cool one here. Ball stuck on top of the hoop, so anybody watching from home, it rolled all the way down the hoop, and it's at the very top, stuck between the top of the, I guess like the back of the hoop hanging from the ceiling and the shot clock. And Randy Flint's not going to try. They're handing it over to Kevon Flint. First try's good. Gets it off. Of course, Coach Blansett to the rescue with that one, going to get the ball. But starting in the hands of Randy Flint. He passed off to Rover because he didn't want to do it. Rover gave it to Kevon Flint because they were all a little nervous there. Bounce pass over from Flint, poked away. Jab, step, and go, driving. Kicked in the corner, fake pass there. Kevon Flint fading away. Kind of manhandled there by Houston. He'll send him to the line to shoot 2.
And Houston's second there.
Number 22, Markel Houston, his second personal foul. First
Zach Hawkins will head to the scores table.
To the line, shoot 2, the Eagles. Number 2, Kevon Flint.
I think Flint hasn't got to the free throw line this much. Kevon Flint it is.
Kevon Flint?
I feel like he hasn't gone to the free throw line that much.
He's free throw line. He's 24
Shoot more
for
than Randy.
38. First free throw's good.
162 free throw attempts is crazy for me. I think he already has 6 tonight.
168 free throw attempts from McKnight. Second free throw's no good. Hawkins rebound, hands it off to Rover. Rover moving fast. Hop, step, Euro through the lane. Oh my goodness.
I mean, if it's that easy, you might as well do that every drive.
He did make that look really easy. And Randy Flint's going to drive through the lane, try to get one of his own. He'll be fouled.
You hope that's on Houston if you're Glendale. It will not be.
Hawkins, number 12, Zach Hawkins, his second personal foul.
So you got 3 fouls in the court, 2, 2, and 2. Only person with no fouls in the court is Anthony Fletcher, which is your best player. But right now, Rover has the most points with 9. He has 2 fouls. But Fletcher being out of foul trouble is really good for the Falcons.
You know, and the story of that last game was more of Anthony Fletcher earlier in the season when the Eagles played Glendale in that 76-44 win the Eagles had. Yeah, it was more Anthony Fletcher. We didn't get to see as much Joel Rover, but really tonight, Rover, and I guess 2 days ago, Rover really showed what kind of player he was.
Yeah, and he also can get the building shaken with a run at the rim as well. He is really good finishing at the rim, not only with layups, but also dunks.
Both free throws are good from Randy Flint. Now going to work here in the corner. Anthony Fletcher looks inside. Almost tipped away there by McKnight. Fletcher now driving baseline, kicks it over. Houston looking for anybody. Throws with the foot of Foster, but finds the hands of Seats. Now Hawkins looks inside. Fletcher posted up. Little bounce pass inside. Houston's wide open.
Good defensive possession there, but better offense. Great vision from Anthony Fletcher to find Houston sitting on that block all by himself.
Good tested 3, no good. Tipping it around to McKnight, trying to keep it in bounds. Rover will secure it. Rover now working to the far corner, gets it over to Fletcher.
I can't think of a time McKnight sat tonight.
He hasn't. He's actually, he has taken a couple minutes. 3-point shots good from Anthony Fletcher.
I was seeing Fletcher in halftime warm-ups. He was shooting from that exact same spot and hitting really well from it. So just got to make sure to get a hand up on him.
Here's Randy Flint driving, looks inside, dump off to McKnight, out to Flint. Flint now working. It's over to Combs. Combs finds a whole Euro step. Foul on Rover will be called on the ground.
That might be Rover's third.
Yeah, this Falcons team in a lot of foul trouble here. Kevon Flint in the corner. Hesitation, takes a 2, no good. Rebound there by Anthony Fletcher. Lane Meltabar will head to the scores table. Here's Seats. Gets it over Rover. Rover to Hawkins. Seats now back inside, posted up. Houston, he's going to work on McKnight. The right hand hook, no good. Fighting for the rebound will be Randy Flint. Now driving, kicked in the corner, no look pass, pump fake. One more inside, tucking through. Charge will be called. Taken by Zach Hawkins.
Yeah, McKnight put the shoulder down, lifted it up, put all of his weight in it, and that was the right call.
It's McKnight's second. Kevon Flint will check out.
Yeah, definitely the right call there.
Here's Seats, looks inside. Markel Houston puts a hard dribble on the ground, back out. Soaring through the air for that one, Seats over the head of Foster. Now Fletcher, sitting in front of that Falcons bench, pump fake jab, hands it off to Rover. Rover brings it out beyond the volleyball line. He's trying to get his feet working, drives inside, lays it off the glass for two.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to stop the drives. I mean, I feel like half their points, not half, like 80% of their points this half have just come from drives and not much contesting.
Tuck through from McKnight, foul's called on the ground. He finished at the rim.
Foul's called on Falcon number 22, Markel Houston.
I mean, this game's only back down to 11 here.
Yeah, the Eagles got to be careful here.
I felt for a second that Eagles were going to go up to 20, but little Glendale run.
Step through from McKnight, fading and one. Adam McKnight. He gets tripped there by Joel Rover. The foul's called on. Wow, I thought it was going to be on Markel Houston. This is going to bring Rover out of the game. I think it really should have been on Markel Houston.
Yeah, Houston was straight up until Adam McKnight went with the step through, and he put his chest out, gave him the bump. McKnight sold it and got it to fall.
Next free throws away, and he banks it on him. Timeout called by Coach Blancett, 44-30. We're going to step aside this short break, brought to you by Wise Guys Screen Printing. And welcome back here to Eagle Fieldhouse. Taken away by Combs. Combs on a fast break, now driving to the rim. Tucked through, throws it up. Foul's going to be called on the ground. And that should be a flagrant. Yeah, it should be a flagrant intentional. He just went up there and hacked him when he was headed to the rim. Hawkins third, so he'll check out of the game.
That'll be a two-shot foul for Eagles number 11, Chase Combs.
We'll see Elijah Davis check in. Combs at the free throw line. He's shots away, and it's good.
Back and forth for the Falcons. Number 4, Elijah Davis.
Just so that's back to 15.
Second free throws away, and it's also good. Here's Jason Seats working around. He stepped out of bounds. It'll be Eagles basketball. Eagle Fieldhouse has went dead silent after that turnover.
Yeah, now the game's gotten to where it is. Both teams kind of settling the fact that how this game's going. It's really energetic at the start, but it's kind of died down. Those student sections.
And Foster finds himself headed to the hole, and he'll lay in two.
That looked really easy from him, too.
Very easy. Tykel's way over the scores table. It's going to call it on Jason Combs. His first foul coming out of the game will be Randy Flint. Here's Seats looking inside. Up and over, a snatch block from behind. There's Lane Meltenbarger slipping and sliding, and slides on the side of his head. Not good there. I mean, he slid on it. He's laying on the ground. It's slow to get up. Oh, not what you want to see.
Foul's called on Falcon number 22, Markel Houston.
Foul called on Markel Houston. But, I mean, that was the same look we had earlier with the Falcons when McKnight and Flint pancaked Rover. He's slow to get up. That grabbed on the side of his head there. Not the best look. But what a block. Good block there. Kevon Flint will check in.
And the two-shot foul to do the honors for the Eagles. It'll be number 2, Kevon Flint.
Foul called there on Markel Houston, his 4th foul. Those Falcons seem really having to dig into their bench. Flint's first free throw is no good. Second free throws away, and it is good. 49-30. It's the Eagles' lead. Here's Elijah Davis at the top of the key, looks inside, posted up, spinning. Here's Fletcher. The fadeaway J is good.
Turnaround jumper's good. Anthony Fletcher.
Good work inside by Fletcher there.
Here's McKnight inside, spinning on Hawkins, and a foul will be called as the arm kept coming down on top of the McKnight's head.
Foul's called on Falcon number 1, Jacob Seats, his 2nd personal foul. Shooting 2 for the Eagles, number 21, Adam McKnight.
We're going to see Colt McCoy and Wyatt Vincent head to the scores table. McKnight's first free throw clinks off the iron.
And welcome back to both the Eagles, number 24, Wyatt Vincent, and number 12, Colt McCoy.
Second free throw is also no good, but he gets his own rebound, drives in. The pull-up jumper, no good. He'll get his own rebound again and be thrown out of bounds. Here's Elijah Davis with a minute left, hands it over to Zach Hawkins. Inside, posted up, is Fletcher on Flint, jumping, swatting. A little too much body contact coming from McKnight.
Yeah, his third.
Foul's called on Eagles, number 21, Adam McKnight, his 3rd personal
I didn't
foul.
realize Colt McCoy was in.
14th foul for the Eagles. Shooting 2
McCoy
for
and
Falcons,
Vincent are in the game.
Anthony Fletcher.
5 on the court. Kevon Flint, Ty Kellis, Colt McCoy, Adam McKnight, and Wyatt Vincent.
Colt McCoy has 53 seconds to break his foul record.
Yeah. This is the most impressive part of it all when Colt McCoy put up 8 fouls in, what, in 8 minutes?
And I think he played all the 4th.
Oh, no, he didn't play all the 4th. He couldn't have because he fouled out of the game.
True.
Fouled out of the game, so he couldn't play the 4th
You
quarter.
drive a hard bargain on that one. That's pretty true.
The excuse I got was, hey, they were calling fouls because they were trying to get subs in the game. I'm like, all right, good answer. Here's Wyatt Vincent now going to work, looks over, gets to Kevon Flint. Flint now putting on the handle as he's guarded by Heeman. The Eagles are going to most likely take the last shot here. Ends up back off. Flint now Looks at the clock. Heeman steps up to start the count. The count starts now, and Flint will break that. 10 seconds left. Hands it off to Combs. Combs now guarded by Blakely. He rips through, drives through the hole, uses his left off the glass, and that one was a little too easy. Here's Zach Hawkins from 3/4, way off. 51-34, the Eagles lead. Headed into the fourth quarter. We're going to step aside. This break's brought to you by Beauty and Wellness Co.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Welcome back here to Eagle Fieldhouse for the final 8 minutes of game number 1 of district basketball. It's the district semifinals. Nixa leads 51-34 here in the fourth. And this one is most likely put away, bearing a Glendale comeback. Combs left open, looking to extend the lead to 20, and he will. He gets up to 19 points. Fletcher finds an open hole, driving through the lane. He'll lay it in for 2.
How much did they beat him by the first time? 30?
32. Jeez. A different team came out, I believe, for Glendale. More aggressive, played a lot better on both sides of the ball, and that's why it's a little bit closer of a game right now. Taken away, here's Seats now working in transition. He has 3 Eagles in pursuit, but he gets it over the hand of Jace Combs. Timeout called by the Glendale Falcons, and 54-38. We're going to step aside. This timeout's brought to you by Night Heating and Air. Back after that Falcons timeout. Eagles will break the press now. Combs going through the for that one. Throws it up, a lob. Not high. By Adam McKnight. Now he's working in a trap. Gets it over to Kevon Flint. And a little backdoor cut leaves Randy Flint wide open. He gets it inside. The floater and one. Adam McKnight.
Foul's called against Falcon number 5, Anthony Fletcher. His first personal foul, first team foul of Falcons. Shooting one for the Eagles, Adam McKnight.
Free throw for McKnight is no good. Davis now driving to the hole. Yeah. Fletcher now. Looks inside. Jumping up, throwing it off the board. There's Joel Rover. And that's the first time we've heard his name in quite some time.
Yeah, getting in foul trouble early does not help. Oh my goodness.
Spinning, floating. There was Jace Combs. A little dirty play there. It's hard to do anything when you have two guys there with Jace Combs and Adam McKnight both wide open, driving to the hoop, and it's 3-on-1.
I didn't realize he had 21.
Combs having himself a great game. Markel Houston will throw that one off the glass for two more. He goes across the timeline, looks in the corner. Combs looking for 24. That one will fall short. Rebound by McKnight, getting hacked inside. That foul's called on Elijah Davis. That'll be his fourth foul.
Yeah, 3 Falcons with 4 fouls right now. If you want to come back, that is not what you want.
His 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul for the Falcons. Back to the floor for Glendale.
We see Jarrell Blakely checking into the game. Looks inside. Combs now getting wrapped up, throws it up. He called on the ground.
A lot of fouls here.
And that's the night for Joel Rover. A great sophomore campaign coming from Rover. His season.
Someone's having
will
fun
be
there.
over. Yeah, Mr. Dunnigan's having the time of his life pushing the horn over there. Rover's 5th foul. Finally getting out of the game. He'll check out of the game. His sophomore campaign is now over. 58 to 42. Had a great game and quite the season coming from Rover. That's going to be the area name to watch for some time.
Yeah, not only on the hardwood, but also the turf. He is a really good football player.
Oh. Yeah, a very exceptional football player. He's an all-around athlete.
I feel like football might be his route over basketball for sure. Oh, McKnight was hoping for a miss.
It's good, Randy Flint.
I don't think teammates ever hope for misses, but I think McKnight was hoping for one right there.
It would have been scary if he threw that one down. Hop step through, seats, rolls off the lid. Rebound by Foster.
He's had a lot of opportunities this year. He's wanted a lot of opportunities this year, so he had one today earlier.
Got rim stuffed.
Got rim stuffed.
Wrapped up was Flint by Cameron Richardson.
Foul's going against Falcon number 20, Cameron Richardson, his 2nd personal foul, 14th foul.
Pass it in here. Bryce Foster, he gets over to Combs. Combs now looking in the corner. Randy Flint gets it over to Kevon Flint. Kevon Flint now chewing some clock off as we get to that 4-minute mark. Fading away, rolling in. Excuse me, Kevon Flint.
Foul's going on Falcons number 20, Cameron Richardson, his 3rd personal foul.
It's Richardson's 3rd foul. Checking into the game. At least Elijah Davis.
Falcons number 4, Elijah Davis.
Free throw from Flint's away, and it'll fall in. He'll convert on the and one. Falcons will roll this one up court. Flint will step up, forcing Davis to pick it up. The clock will start. Flint there gets a little too much body. Foul will be called.
Foul's called on Eagles number 3, Randy Flint, his 4th personal foul. First team foul for the Eagles.
Fletcher tucked through, kind of getting tangled up there. He drives to the lane, the floater won't go. Rebound by McKnight, and they're going to call a foul. Is it going to be on Randy?
I think he's already, I think he's jogging over there.
Yeah. Randy Flint's day is over with. Blaine said, what are you doing? Randy kind of gave the shrug of, I don't know. Ty Kellis will check into the game. And Randy Flint's day is over, but he's put up a really respectful day on both ends of the court.
I think his points off too fast.
And, oh, I don't agree with that one at all. Falling in, Adam McKnight was in the air. He threw it into the hands of Markel Houston. I don't think he ever touched the ground.
I think they're saying that Houston gave it back in midair.
Seats now driving. His floater won't go. Rebound by Seats. Kicks over to Fletcher. Fletcher settles and fires from 3, hits the side of the backboard. Oh, McKnight gets a traveling called on him. He got hit in transition. Kind of hard to start dribbling when someone's standing right in front of you, but.
To the floor for the Falcons. Number 34.
63-42. Eagles now lead by 21. Houston inside on McKnight, lowering his shoulder, throwing it in for 2.
Is there a wait for baseball chant from the Glendale student section?
It was, Aiden.
Interesting.
McKnight going through and one once again. And McKnight now up to 17 on the night. Him and Combs combining for 38 points.
Shooting 1 for the Eagles, Adam McKnight.
And he'll finish at the line.
Back to the floor for the Eagles, number 5, Lane Melton-Barber.
Seats now pulling up from deep. His 3-point shot will go. That's only Seats. 5th point of the night. Combs now playing a little ring around the rosy. Here's Foster, hands it off, Melton-Barber inside, and he will travel. Here's Seats with 2:55, hands it off to Fletcher. Fletcher looks inside, and Combs kicked it. Back out to Houston, nothing was called. He kicked it right into Houston's hand. Melton-Barber going to work, and they're going to call a foul on Melton-Barber.
Just want this game to end. I'm ready for Kickapoo.
Yeah, the next game coming up, folks, stay tuned. The 2 seed takes on the 3 seed. Kickapoo versus Republic. It's going to be Brinley Haywood taking on the Chiefs. I mean, I don't know if it's a way to look at it. Inside, Melton-Barber gets swatted real hard by Markel Houston. Foul's going to be called, and the 3rd guy to foul out today, Markel Houston's sophomore campaign is over.
To the line for the Eagles to shoot 2 will be number 5, Lane Melton-Barber. Back to the floor for the Eagles, number 24, Wyatt Vincent. Back to the floor for the Falcons, number 20, Cameron Richardson.
Free throws away, and it's no good.
Back to the floor for the Falcons, number 31, Jarrell Blakey.
Blakely will check into the game. Out comes, I don't know who number 34 is. I don't have him on my roster. Free throw no good. He'll go 0 for 2 at the line. Now driving to Elijah Davis. And that ball will be up the bottom of the backboard, but a foul's going to be called. We're going to see Owen Seitz head to the scores table. Vincent checked in.
Foul's called on Eagle number 13, Ty Kellis. His second personal foul. 14 foul for the Eagles. Shooting 2 from Glendale, Elijah Davis.
Free throw from Davis won't go.
Welcome to the floor, Eagles number 10, Owen Seitz.
Owen Seitz will check in along with Matthew Neeson. That'll be it for our starters today. A great performance from them. That's a big win for the Eagles.
Vincent and Kevon Flint just attempted a handshake, and it did not go too well.
Vincent's going to want to bring it up court. Here's Ty Kellis driving baseline, brings it out beyond the arc. Inside, wide open, is Lane Meltebarger for 2.
Bucket's good, Lane Meltebarger.
Three-point shot, Jarrell Blakely gets it to fall.
Jarrell Blakely for 3.
Vincent throws that one away.
Back to the floor for the Falcons, number 4, Elijah Davis.
Coming off a screen, Fletcher he takes a three-point shot. He'll get it to fall.
Anthony Fletcher
takes the lead down to 14. That's taken away. Here's Fletcher, another three-pointer, and just like that, it's an 11-point game. Timeout called by the Glendale Falcons. And the Nixa Eagles starters will head back to the scores table. 68-57, a minute 30 left. We're going to step aside. We'll be back after this short break.
All right, calling all UFC bodies, no KFC bodies, just the flex cam.
A minute 30 left here. And Kevon Flint will be fouled. He'll send him to the line to shoot some free throws. Flint's at 10 points tonight. Both the Flint brothers hit double digits.
To the line to shoot 2 for the Eagles, number 2, Kevon Flint.
Free throws away. Won't finish there.
Back to the floor for the Falcons, number 1, Jacob Seats.
Second free throw from Flint. He fires away, and it will be around and down. Jarrell Blakely jabs up, goes to the lane, kicks it over, taken away there by Foster. He's pushing it up court, goes behind his back, gets kind of hacked there, looks inside, McKnight hops up through, throws it up, no foul, gets his rebound. Finally, a foul will be called. Send him to the line. 2 shoot 2. Here's a chance for McKnight to get 20.
Shooting 2 for the Eagles. Adam McKnight.
First free throw's away, and it's no good.
You want to say something, Brady?
No.
You want to apologize for what you just did?
All good right here. Take free throws away, and it's good. Puts him up to 19 points tonight. Elijah Davis's 3, no good. Gets it up court. Here's Ty Kelski, his feet right, throwing it down, the one-hand slam. 72-57. Here's a three-pointer from Fletcher. He won't finish. Poked away there. Blocked by Combs. He'll dribble this one out. And that will do it here in Eagle Fieldhouse. 72-57 is going to be your final. As time expires, a great win for the Nixa Eagles. And they're headed to the district championship game. I don't even know how many times in a row that is, but a big win for the Nixa Eagles. Oh, it wouldn't be in a row because they lost last year. But Brock Lancet, after falling short last year, finds himself with a date of the winner of Republic Kickapoo. Folks, stay tuned. A big one coming up next. Republic Kickapoo, the best game of the night. We're going to step aside. We'll be back. I'm Brady Retone alongside Aiden Hopkins. We'll be back. Here's Ty Kelski, his feet right, throwing it down, the one-hand slam. There, but regain possession there. Zach Hawkins, he finds Fletcher. A big shot there from Anthony Fletcher.
I mean, the Eagles start
there, but regain possession there. Zach Hawkins, he finds Fletcher on Richardson, fading away, one hand. Ty Kellis over 2 defenders. Clinks on, spinning through, making a man fall. The pull-up jumper, no free. Third time's the charm, rims in and out. Rover now working far wing 3, drains it. Now going to work, driving to his right, getting pushed around, fading away. That 2-point. Ellis, now he's working with his left, finds a lane, goes up on McKnight, and intercepted by McKnight, going up the 2-hand jam. Step through for McKnight, fading and one.
Start, but it's kind of died down. Those student sections.
And Foss guarded by Blakely. He rips through, drives to the hole, uses his left off the they'll come back. Combs left open, looking to extend the lead to 20, and he wins. Randy Flint wide open, he gets inside, the floater, and spinning, floating. Some clock off as we get to that 4-minute mark, fading away, rolling in. 3-point shot, Jarrell Blake. Here's Fletcher, another 3-pointer, and just like that, gets it up court. Here's Ty Kelski, his feet right, throwing it down. Gets it up court. Here's Ty Kelski, his feet right, throwing it down.
Two of the best teams in the area set to face off in this Class 6 District 5 semifinal game. The Nixa Eagles await the winner of this one. The loser has to watch at Monday at home. Hello everyone, Aiden Hopkins alongside my partner Brady Reedstone. This game is not going to disappoint. Kickapoo Chiefs take on the Republic Tigers. Brady, what are we going to look for in this one?
You're going to look for Brindley Haywood. That's going to be the number one guy in this game. It's going to be Brindley Haywood, and once again, Brindley Haywood. If you look back at that game yesterday, he was lights out. He was the key factor in that win over Ozark. But then you want to go back and look at another guy who's a key factor. It was the lockdown defense coming from Kieran Govan. I mean, when you think about 5 shots getting put up from the best player, I mean, not the best player, one of the best players in the area of Kylan Pickering, and he makes one, and it was kind of luck, that's when you know you're doing something right. So if I'm in Coach Tim Brown and this Republic Tigers team, apply pressure, because the one thing you can tell Kickapoo does not like is pressure. You can be in their face all game long, and Joplin showed it really well. They applied pressure, they applied it early, and they stayed in that game for quite some time. It just turned into Kickapoo was a way better team than Joplin, and they showed that.
Another player with a really good outing last night for the Republic Tigers, Davin Parks, the 6'4" senior forward. He had an amazing game for them, and that was the deciding factor. I mean, Brindley, of course, had almost 30, but if Davin Parks on that game's really different, I believe. And now you look at the Kickapoo Chiefs side, of course, led by 6'1", a team full of juniors, excuse me. I mean, you got 6'1" junior Reese Kimmery. He's the man at the point. You got Elijah Neighbors, the sharp shooting threat. Braden Rubidoux, another junior, and Brock Thompson Jr. The only senior in this starting lineup is Jackson Shorter.
Yeah, the 6'7" senior forward is a force to be reckoned with. So, not shocked at all. He's going to have himself a night, but the man across from him is going to be 6'7" CJ Ewell. CJ Ewell had 14 points last night and really showed how good a basketball player he was. You know, he's a long snapper going to SEMO, Division I football player, but he goes, hey, I can ball too.
We welcome you guys here courtside. Aiden Hopkins, Brady Reedstone, two great teams here, and this game is not going to disappoint. I mean, you got so many great players on the floor at all times, not only on the starters, but you also have deep benches like Kickapoo with Riley Tan and Vincent Meyer, two really good 6th and 7th men.
Levi Phillips, too, a big man coming off the bench. He'll rotate in with Shorter and Thompson when there's some foul trouble, but like we said, a spot for it all right here, a date with the Nixa Eagles, a date with Brock Blansett. This is a instant classic right here. Two Greene County foes going head-to-head.
We're going to sit it down to our P announcer, Eric Michelle. We're about 15 seconds away from starting lineups. We'll be right back.
Starting for the Tigers from Republic High School. He's a 5'11" sophomore guard, number 3, Brody Blades. He's a 6'3" sophomore guard, number 4, Kieran Govan. He's a 6' senior guard, number 10, Brindley Haywood. He's a 6'7" senior forward, number 15, C.J. Ewell. And he's a 6'4" senior forward, number 22, Davin Parks. Tigers are head coached by Tim Brown. Let's meet the Chiefs. He's a 6'1" junior guard, number 1, Elijah Neighbors. He's a 6'1" junior guard, number 2, Reese Kemry. He's a 6'7" senior forward, number 5, Jackson Shorter. He's a 6'1" junior guard, number 10, Braden Rubidoux. And he's a 6'3" junior forward. He wears a 3 and a 4, Brock Thompson. Chiefs, head coach by Mitch
Tigers,
McHenry.
Chiefs,
Tonight's
Eagles
officials,
are waiting
James
for the winner.
Ty
One of
Gates,
the most anticipated
John
semifinal
Miller.
games of any district in the state. You are never going to find this good of a semifinal matchup. This 2 seed could be a 1 seed. The 3 seed could be the 1 seed. But Nixa conveniently beat both of them in the regular season and walked out with the 1. Tip is off and won by the Kickapoo Chiefs, controlled by Brock Thompson. He'll give up to Neighbors, then in the hands of Rubidoux. Rubidoux, a really good sharpshooter. He'll hand it off to Kemry. Screen by Shorter. Kemry back out Shorter. Shorter driving, putting the shoulder down and finishing for an easy 2 using all that weight.
That's bully ball. That's what I call a grown man's game. And Shorter showing that he's a grown man inside. Davenport's in a quick taste of medicine from Jackson Shorter.
Hagewood turns it over into the hands of Brock Thompson. Rubidoux to bring it up here, playing more of a point guard position so far in this one, even though we're only 2 possessions in. He'll give it off to Kemry. He's guarded by Govan, one of the best defenders in the COC, if not the best. Kemry driving. Dishes it off to Thompson off the back of the glass, rebounded by CJ Ewell, excuse me.
Great job there by Ewell using his size and then getting the board, not giving up on that play at all.
Blades tries to get it up to Hagewood, swatted around by Neighbors. Controlled by Hagewood in the corner. Rubidoux up top, a little bit of a mismatch here. Offensive, defensively. Step back 3, fading away. Rims in and out, rebound Shorter.
A great shot there from Hagewood. Just a little bit stiff rim. Couldn't find the hole.
Kemry gives it up to Thompson. Back out Kemry in the corner, guarded by Govan. Neighbors 3. Foul will be called. And Elijah Neighbors will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. That'll be Brody Blades' first personal, first for Republic.
Kickapoo, one of 3 Springfield schools left. You have, Kickapoo, Hillcrest, one of 2. Kickapoo and Hillcrest are the final teams left, and Parkview.
Hillcrest is gone.
No, Hillcrest is gone. Kickapoo and Parkview. There we go.
And conveniently, both Springfield teams that lost in that district both lost to Webb City.
Yeah, Webb City is a Springfield killer right now.
Webb City killed Hillcrest, and they just recently killed Central tonight as that second free throw is good. Both of them good so far for Elijah Neighbors. Here comes the third.
Springfield Central drops down a class and falls.
Made them all 3, so 5-0 here. Kickapoo leads. Govan bringing it up here. To Blades. Now Ewell. Hagewood. Pump fake on Shorter. He'll pull up now. Won't fall. Rebound Neighbors. Kemry thought about it. He'll drive. Go up for 2. No good off the front iron. Rolling around, diving and batting it out to Neighbors. Shorter inside. Hits the rim on the pass, but finds the hands of Thompson. Kemry with the 3-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Shorter. Jump ball will be called. And it will be Republic basketball.
Some great hustle there from Brindley Hagewood inside, getting wrapped up with the biggest guy on the court, showing he's not afraid of any contact at all. He actually threw him to the ground. He threw him to the ground on that rebound. It'll be a jump ball, Republic basketball.
Govan to bring it up. Kickapoo won this game by 20 the first time these 2 teams played. Hagewood finds a cutting Parks. Back out Hagewood in the corner, trapped by Neighbors. Govan. Blades, 3-point shot is good. 5-3, Brody Blades cuts the lead to 2.
You know, Blades was quiet earlier in that last game. Comes out, hits a big shot that is very, very needed.
Rubidoux to Kimry. Now to Shorter. That one's stolen away. Govan now, 2-on-2 basketball. Govan going up through some contact. Travel will be called before the foul.
He had the man there in the corner as Brindley Haywood. I'm shocked he didn't kick it out there to him. With him being so open, you know, Neighbors was kind of hunting there, but collapsed a little hard.
Rubidoux to bring it up once again. Thompson, guarded by Yule. Neighbors fighting off a screen. He's guarded by Govan now. Rubidoux going to work on Blaze. Now Kimry on Haywood. Rubidoux wide open for three. He'll hit it. Little contact there too, but no call.
You know, it's the first time we've seen Rubio, step up in this big game. The 2 games I've seen, he was very silent in Central and Nixa. So him stepping up here is real big for the Chiefs.
Inside and finishing is Davin Parks off the assist of Brindley Haywood.
Parks was 16 last night in that win over Ozark.
Kimry pulls up, no good off the back iron, rebounded by Haywood. Haywood calling for a screen from Govan. He'll dish it off Govan, he's screened by Parks. Now Yule, the top of the key. Haywood, double team by Rubidoux and Shorter. Now give it up Govan. Govan up top on the Eagle, guarded by Kimry. Govan searching, has nobody, he'll give it back to Blades. Blades screened by Parks. Now Yule. Handoff Govan. Nothing is opening up for this Republic offense right now. Blades screened by Yule. Now Parks. Back out Haywood. Nothing here for the Tigers as they trail by 3. Haywood, pull-up jumper, free throw line blocked by Rubidoux. Kimry controlling it up top. Hands it off Neighbors. Neighbors drawing inside. Float game is good. 10-5. Vincent Meyer checks, heads to the scores table here. I got there. 3 minutes remaining in this first period. Kickapoo leads by 5. Haywood gets a strip by Shorter, back in the hand of the point guard. Govan driving on Rubidoux. Baseline, back out Parks. Parks driving now, using his body, fading away, and hits the tough 2.
It's a great jump shot there from Davin Parks. It's more of creating shots, not finding the shots, and right there he created a shot, created some separation, and a great shot.
Neighbors, step back 3, thought about it, gives up to Shorter inside. I think Yule got a piece there. Into the hands of Kimry on the rebound. Oh my goodness. And Kimry got pummeled by Yule. Foul will be called. That's Yule's first, Republic's second. Meyer checks in for Rubidoux. Vincent Meyer, not only a good basketball player, but also really good with the camera in his hands too.
Yeah, me and Parker had a little talk about him last night, and he does a great job with his work. Excited what he could do out here today.
Kimry driving inside, draws a triple team, back out Meyer. Meyer free throw line, almost walks, gives it up to Thompson. Thompson working inside on Yule. He walked too, blocked by Yule.
don't have the best hands. Phillips going to bring that one in. We're going to see Ryder Davis check into the game. CJ Ewell will check out, and Davis having a little bit of a hot hand. He can get hot really fast. We've seen those in the blue and gold, and he's a really good shooter.
Govan searching here. Haywood, now Govan inside. Driving and finishing at the rim is Davin Parks. He's been lethal in this Class 6 District 5 tournament. Neighbors now in the corner. He'll bring it out. Kimry now guarded by Haywood. Going to work. 2 men on him. Gets a man to jump. Finishes through contact, but can't get it to fall. 12-9 now as we near the end of this first quarter. 30 seconds, and this game has lived up to exactly what we expected it to be. Govan holding the ball up top. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Going to hold for the last shot here. Brinley Haywood still yet to score in this game. Clock strikes 10. Govan guarded by Phillips. 8. Govan steps through. Foul will be called and 1. Oh my goodness. Wow, what an ending to this first quarter. I did not see a foul at all there.
A great shot there. A little, kind of that shot put action. Banks it in, and I really didn't see a foul either. I agree with you, Aiden, but here's a chance to tie it. And we're going to see Trenton Coleman check in, and then Riley Tan, the former Republic Tiger, check into the game.
Totally forgot about that storyline in this one.
Yeah, it's always a fun storyline.
Free throw, no good. 4 seconds, still lots of time here for the Kickapoo Chiefs to get a shot off. Kimry, spin move, tries to pass it off to Tan, not realizing how much time he had. But that's how the first quarter went. Here's a look at that foul call, and I just don't think that's one.
I agree with you, Aiden. I think that was clean as can be, and it was a great shot, though, coming from Govan, and he was turned around, knew it went in before it even went in.
At the end of one, Chiefs lead by 1, 12-11. We'll be right back.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO.
Welcome back here, 12-11. Kickapoo Chiefs lead the Republic Tigers after an electric first quarter. Both student sections popping out here. This place is full of Nixa people, Glendale people, Southwest Missouri people, and I saw Ozark people around here. This is just good basketball. You don't want to miss it, especially on a Friday night.
Like we said, Aiden, instant classics way to describe this. Two teams from Christian County, or not Christian County, excuse me, Greene County, going at it head-to-head, and it's going to be, a good game. Republic, a team who's kind of was, I think, in my opinion, very underrated to start the year off. And now they're out here showing that they are a very good team and they can stick around with anybody. Usually after you get past that 1-2 seed, it's very dominant in the district, but Republic being a 3 seed giving the 2 seed Kickapoo a run for their money.
Phillips can't finish, tipped around, rebounded by Davin Parks.
With the way Parks is playing, he's a not even early, I guess, a contender for an all-district team, and he is playing so well.
Blades now to Parks. Parks guarded by Shorter. Govan guarded by Phillips. A little double big lineup here for the Kickapoo Chiefs. Something they'd run a lot with their starters, and there's going to be a foul called on Phillips as he lays the shoulder down. And now Haywood finally makes a shot.
Yeah, Haywood finally saw one go through.
Now Retmo doesn't want the foul.
Foul's called on Chiefs number 15. Levi Phillips, his second.
So now Rubidoux will check in.
Team foul on the Chiefs. Back to floor for Kickapoo. Number 10, Braden Rubidoux.
Into the corner. It's Blades inside Parks. Back out Haywood. Wide open three-point attempt. nothing but air on that one, and that's just not what you want to see.
Not the shot there at all. Way too long. Just not what you want to see from Haywood.
Tan to bring it up here for the Chiefs. Meyer now. Inside Shorter. Fakes the handoff to Meyer. Shorter back out Tan. Tan thought about it. Now inside Shorter. Shorter guarded by Parks. Double team. Now Kimry. Kimry pump fakes the pass. Can't get it there and rebound Haywood. Kimry. Both stars for both teams not on the board yet.
You know, Kimry's been more quiet on the offensive side this year. Last year, he made a huge impact in a lot of games.
Govan inside to Rubidoux. Draws a double team on Shorter. Foul will be called, and I don't know if that's a foul on Rubidoux either.
I think that one was a little bit more. I think Govan did a really good job of selling that one as well. And he's kind of struggling at the free throw line right now. I don't know what's going on.
So we're about a minute 30 in this second quarter. Neither team has scored. It's at the exact same score as we had at the end of the first, but Govan changed that up and ties it up at 12. Like I mentioned, both last time these two teams met, it was Kickapoo on top. And I think they won by 20 exactly. Yes, it was 63-43 last time these two teams met. Second free throw, no good from Govan. Game's tied at 12 now. Kimry to Thompson now. Rubidoux. Kimry. Tan. Shorter. Finds a wide open Thompson for a two. Good court vision there by the 6'7" senior, Jackson Shorter.
That was just some great ball movement there all together. You know, Shorter being a facilitator right there. I mean, we don't see that too often, but he does a really good job seeing the court and seeing all the plays through.
Haywood driving. Finds Govan wide open free throw line. He won't shoot it. He'll give up Parks. Parks fades away. Long. Rebounded by Govan. Blades for three. No. Rebound Tan. Kimry now. Tan. Thompson. Tan once again in the corner. Thompson spinning on Govan. Gets him to jump. Can't finish though. Govan inside, outside Blades. He will take another one. And he'll hit it. Brody Blades for three. Republic's first lead of the day.
If one guy can't do it, the next one will step up. Brody Blades really embracing the role of, hey, my team can't score it, I can. And he's a really good shooter. He's kind of that guy who sits in the corner and fires away.
Kimry, guarded by screened by Thompson. Tan, he'll take a deep three. Can't respond, rebound Haywood. And there's definitely some chirping in that student section for Republic right now, as there's, like we mentioned, a little history there.
Yeah, Tan would have been a starter on this year's team. Blades probably wouldn't be in that six-man role, but it really doesn't matter because he said, I'm going to up and go to Kickapoo. And that's exactly what he did. And now he's embracing the six-man role at Kickapoo.
Parks, I feel if Republic scores on this drive here, it might be time for a timeout.
Yeah, Kickapoo needs to slow this down a little bit. Neither team uses a timeout here. We're halfway through the second quarter.
Suika slowed it down. It's Govan slowing it down here. He'll give it up to Parks. This is boring chance rain down from the Kickapoo student section. Ryder Davis, another three-point threat on the court here for the Tigers. He'll get up to Govan. Govan guarded by Shorter. Taking his time, now to Parks. Haywood, still yet to score. Trying to create something. Back out Parks. Thinks about it. Give it up Govan. Haywood. Parks. Blades. Had a little room, but Kimberly quickly closes it. Haywood, pump fakes, driving, draws a triple team, out Govan. About 2 minutes we're nearing on of his possession, it feels like. Govan, Parks.
Really good job coming from Republic and a really good job from Kickapoo. Controlling the ball and playing good defense. I mean, no shot clock, it doesn't matter. They can hold this for as long as they want.
Govan. Just taking as much time as he wants. Parks Thompson's not going to make him pass it here, but he'll get up to Haywood. Haywood driving, back out to the corner. Blades wide open once again, long, rebound Haywood. Tipped around by Shorter, and missing was Ryder Davis as he had a wide open layup. Tan in transition, foul will be called. And wow.
Davis had a hole there, but Tan gets the ball at the end of the day, and yeah, wrapping him up there was Davin Parks.
And I mean, Ryder Davis, nothing there. Thompson was left wide open on the inbounds play. Govan showing some frustration, and Kickapoo retakes the lead. Govan, guarded by Shorter.
Brinley Haywood yet to score, and we're 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from halftime. And I don't know if this has ever been done before.
Kimry the exact same way, too. Parks taking his time. 2:20 till halftime. Govan now. Haywood. Parks inside Shorter. Had a cutting Govan, but didn't see him. Govan controls now. Picked up the dribble. Now I have to get it up to Parks. Haywood trying to make Kimry move. Can't lay it up. Rebound Rubido, 16-15. Kimry in transition, off the glass, no good. Rebound Shorter, back out Neighbors, wide open. Hits it, 19-15. Kickapoo leads. Davis now crosses the timeline. Gives out Blades. Now Govan. Parks. Blades. And you usually get something simple for Haywood just to see one go in the rim. I mean, he has been really struggling from the field every spot on the floor. But this Kickapoo defense not going to let anything easy happen at all. Parks, and foul will be called.
And clearing the bench is Coach McHenry, giving their guys a little breather before half. I wonder if they're going to go in there and start fouling. I really don't know what's going to go on. Try to get the ball back.
I think he's like, if they're going to hold.
There's no point in having my guys in the court.
Govan now. They're going to foul Govan to make him go shoot. Haywood to throw it in here. They're going to foul Govan and make him shoot.
And here comes the starters of the Chiefs back over.
First free throw, no good. Mitch McHenry, you always impress me.
Yeah, he really does. I mean it's something like you can't expect anything from him because he pulls something out every time.
Second one will not go. Rebound Shorter. Now a minute left in this quarter. Kimry bringing it up. Get up to Rubido. Kimry. Thompson. Over the top, Shorter. Blocked by Blades, but foul will be called.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if that was skin or ball there.
It was a loud noise. Yeah, I think a little on the hand there.
Shooting two for the Chiefs, number 5, Jackson Shorter.
We can replay it here and pause on the contact. after this. They're positive on contact, I think, right about there. Yep. A little too much there on the hand. So those free throws good for Shorter. Lead back up to 6 for Kickapoo. I think it might be the largest of the day.
No, they started off 6-0.
It was 5-0. No, it was 5-0.
It was 5-0, yeah. It's the one man they won't foul. They won't foul Brindley. Even though he can't see one go in the hole, I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't try to foul him.
Maybe right now that might be the time. Hagewood. Davis in the corner, thought about it. Now Hagewood, double team. Davis, three-pointer. Short, rebound Parks. He can't get it to go. Tipped around, rebounded by a Win. Thompson, Neighbors, half-court heave at the buzzer, can't go. 21-15. An electric first half. Kickapoo leads the Tigers. We'll be right back.
These students that I'm working with are incredibly motivated. They're very excited about their futures, and they all have a very clear goal of where they want to go.
This morning was about celebrating these kids who have committed to the apprenticeship program. And this is an amazing opportunity for them to be able to get their foot in the door in the fields that they are hoping to focus on for careers.
So we've partnered with the ATO Center of Performing Arts, and our students are working on stage technician apprenticeship. And then we are partnered with Nixa XLT and the Art Zone, and those students are working on teacher's aid apprenticeships. And then our last partnership is with Alps Pharmacy, and those students are working towards pharmacy tech. They're taking information that they have learned from the classroom, they're taking it out into the real world, working in a job, a career that they're interested in pursuing in the future. And so they're earning elective credit, they're earning a paycheck, and they're getting some mentorship along the way.
I've done spotlights for a couple shows, the Loretta Linton tribute, Scotty McCreery, Martina McBride. Done lighting for just a couple other concerts.
I think we're super lucky because we're one of the only programs, if not the only one, to have opportunities to work on stage and having some experience before going into the real world, and you're able to introduce yourself to these people and make those connections. It's an interesting experience. Everybody that comes in, it's a little intimidating at first because you're not exactly sure what you're doing, but everyone is very happy to teach you what to do.
You know, it just kind of wraps up everything that we do in education. You think about what is the purpose of having quality early childhood programs? What's the purpose of making sure kids can read and do basic skill, get along with each other? It's all to prepare them for the workforce, right? It's for them to be able to go out and have a dream and be able to achieve that dream, but also make a living wage. Go to work every day, take care of themselves, take care of people around them, just be good community people. Once a child is self-motivated and really owns their learning, there's no stopping them.
We do have a couple qualifications that we look at. We need a 2.5 GPA. We do want them to have good attendance, so the high attendance is important. If you're not gonna show up here, we don't know that you'll be showing up at your placement. We do have related areas of instruction, so it has to correlate between some of the classes that you either have taken or are going to take here and that job that you're going to pursue. We can have kids coming to us now saying, hey, I'm working here, do you think we can find something for this career path? Our hope is that we have businesses and we'll have our page and our job listing of everybody that have any type of job opening that they're looking for to fill, that we can plug kids into and say, I'm interested in doing that. Great, let's get you started. So we definitely think it'll grow. There's no reason for it not to.
It's really cool just seeing, all the possible career paths that lie in performing arts. Whether you're the one, singing into the mic, or whether you're one of the crew that is setting up the mic so that it works.
So I have a whole group of students, about 16 of them, that met the semi-truck with Mr. Glenn and I and have been unloading. And not only are we unloading that semi-truck, but now they're working side by side with the professional technicians with Scotty McCreary's crew and learning how to set up all the equipment for the show tonight. So it's one of the biggest, if not the biggest load-ins we've had for any productions. As a performer, you have to understand how every single facet is working. You have to understand the director's point, choreographer, lighting technician, sound technician. So for them to know all of this before they're getting into the college setting, we're making them a more well-rounded artist.
Well, I mean, I've done spotlights for a couple shows, the Loretta Lynn tribute, Scotty McCreary, Martina McBride, done lighting for just a couple other concerts.
I think we're super lucky because we're one of the only programs, if not the only one, to like have opportunities to work on stage and like having some experience before going into the real world, and you're able to introduce yourself to these people and make those connections. It's an interesting experience. Everybody that comes in, it's like a little intimidating at first because you're not exactly sure what you're doing, but everyone is very happy to teach you what to do and be able to learn from that.
I'll say a lot of the touring professionals that come through are usually wary about students being in any of these positions, but everyone that's left has been very impressed. They've had nothing but compliments to say of our students. But yeah, Spotlight is a big one. For the magic show, there were students all sorts of hidden places that I can't even tell you about, but lots of fun and exciting and interesting spots. But you would probably call that the stagehand space, and we have lots of students working in that space where they're moving curtains, moving sets, whatever's happening during the show that has to happen backstage. We've also had students do wardrobe, do quick changes, do things like that. For people that have come through, we have students that assist audio and lighting, setting up, tearing down. So I think last year we had 5 students that worked in the ATOS that graduated that are now either working professionally in the entertainment industry or majoring in technical theater in some way. And I think that's a testament to the experience they had here. They enjoyed it, they saw themselves as valuable in it, their skill set was rewarded, and they knew they could do it at the next level, and so they moved on and moved up. And that's good. That's exactly what we want.
We believe that strong instruction, we can foster that through teaching studies. We can provide teachers with support that they need or even just validation of the hard work that they are doing.
It builds their confidence because they may be thinking, oh, I want to try this, but I'm not really sure how that's going to play out with my students. I see when my colleagues do it and they see, oh, well, they've taken a risk and done that, then I'm going to go back and try it again. And it really does build their confidence, and they're proud of it. They own their own teaching and the learning of their students.
It can be nerve-wracking at times, but the benefits definitely outweigh that feeling. I think it's a great experience for everyone to be able to see their teams teach. You get some new ideas.
Welcome back here, 21-15. The Kickapoo Chiefs will lead the Republic Tigers at halftime. A very unexpected half for sure. Both stars on both teams into the half with 0 points. Ruth Kimmer for the Chiefs, 0 points, and Brinley Haglid for the Tigers, 0 points. Aiden Hopkins, Brady Reed-Long, welcome here courtside. I mean, this game has just been different. Not something we really expected. Shorter, also not scoring much on the offensive side. It's just been a game full of role players.
Yeah, you talk about role players. You want to talk about Brody Blades. I wouldn't consider Elijah Neighbors a role player.
That's true.
I consider him as one of the stars in this team. but Kieran Govan having himself an all right game. Another guy I like to point out here, Davin Parks. Parks putting in some hard work inside. 6 points, the leading scorer for Republic's. Parks and Blades, 6 and 6. Govan has 3. And, I mean, it's just, those are the only 3 guys to score. We haven't seen Yule score, and we haven't seen Hagewood score, so we're kind of hoping this halftime is, well, Republic's kind of hoping this halftime is going to bring Haywood back to his normal self.
Yeah, Hagewood, like we mentioned, 0 points for him tonight, which is something you never see out of him. 0 fouls, too, but he's been pretty good dishing out the basketball as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, really, really good job facilitating, just putting in the work. And I think this game could go either way the second half. 21-15. It's only a 6-point game when you look at it. But 6 points in this game's hard to come by.
Yeah, like we mentioned, the largest Republic lead was 1, and this is the largest lead of the day for Kickapoo at 6. It'll be Republic basketball at a half, which can give them a little spark of energy, cut the lead down to 3 if they make a 3, but it's easier said than done in this game.
I mean, the defense coming from Kickapoo has been nothing but spectacular, which is very, very expected coming from Coach McHenry. Always gets his guys going right. Like we said, I mean, I always like to say he's one of the best coaches in the area, if not the best. And it's just, it shows. It shows that a coach can coach in big games when his guys are staying calm and not folding under pressure like this.
100%. I mean, 21-15. This game, like you mentioned, 6-point deficit feels like 20 in this game because it's hard to go on a 6-0 run.
For sure, a 6-0 run is not easy to come by, like we said. I mean, yes, you think about it, like, hey, I mean, come on, man, it's 2 threes. It's 2 threes. If you've watched this game, any shot from beyond the arc hasn't fallen unless your name is Elijah Neighbors or Braden Rubio. Or Brody Blades.
Speaking of Brody Blades, here he walks over here to our table to throw the ball in. He's going to be the trigger man here. Blades, Govan, Hagewood, Yule, and Parks. The starting 5 on for the Republic Tigers. And for the Chiefs, it'll be the exact same way. Neighbors, Kimry, Shorter, Rubio, and Thompson.
The energy starting to pick up here in Eagle Fieldhouse. There's a lot of Kickapoo energy, Little Republic, but we saw it all from both teams.
Govan hands it off Hagewood. Hagewood thinks about it. Deep 2, hits it. Gets himself on the board. But that's a deep 2, not a 3.
Hey, I mean, Cale Harris sat right next to me. He said halftime was going to help Hagewood, and he really came out here and hit a shot early.
Shorter gives it up Kimry. Shorter once again. Started this game off with a quick 2, driving to the rim. The pass out Kimry. Dish it off Thompson. Back out Rubio, wide open for 3. Long. Rebounded by Parks.
Yeah, I think the story of the game is going to be who can come out and punch the other team in the mouth faster in the second half.
Hagewood gets it tipped. Oh, my goodness. Awkward fall by Hagewood, and he's down. Oh, my goodness.
Eagle Fieldhouse is not treating Brinley Hagewood well this year.
Brinley Hagewood got hurt on this exact floor in the Nixa Kickapoo game. He's holding his hip. It's both legs are in opposite directions. And this is not what you want.
Yeah, not a good look at all. It's that hip right there. You're going to see Ryder Davis checking into the game. I mean, the crowd went silent when you could hear him smack on the ground, and it was a very awkward fall.
He seems to be okay.
Just a little tightness.
Telling him to keep stretching it there.
Yeah, we don't like to see that. We do like to see him get up and walk it off.
Hagewood
I'm sure he will be back.
will not come back in as he's going to take a break on the bench for a quick second. Davis will have to check in his favor. It'll be Republic basketball still. Neither team has used a timeout.
Yeah, it's very shocking. This game's been very quick. Yeah. No, that's it right there. The moment he started tripping and falling, you think about cause and effect. The cause there was his hip running into Govan. I couldn't think of his name there. Hip running into Govan, and then Govan falling. It's always going to result in a foul.
Trying to feed Yule inside. He can't get it to fall. Get his own rebound, though. Go over some people and get it to fall. No, they'll put it on the ground. And now Haywood's going to run back in to check in.
Foul's called on Chief number 34, Brock Thompson, his second personal foul, second team foul for the Chiefs. Back to the floor for the Tigers, Brentley Haywood.
Republic needs to get it in. And timeout will be called by Tim Brown before that goes anywhere. 21-17 is the score. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back. Back here after the Republic timeout, 21-17. Govan looking to throw it into somebody. He'll find Haywood. He'll think about it. He'll take it now and hit it. Brentley Haywood, welcome. 21-20.
All smiles from Haywood after that shot. Kickapoo, start worrying now because he's starting to get hot fast.
Shorter. Rubido, back shorter, driving. Back out Rubido. He had the shot. He'll get up to Kimry. Kimry spinning. Can't get a shot. He'll get up to Thompson. Thompson back out Kimry in the corner. Trapped by Yule and Govan. Cross-court pass stolen away by Haywood. Momentum is shifting in Eagle Fieldhouse. Haywood guarded by Neighbors. Gives it up to Govan. Haywood, baseline, spinning. Back out to Yule. Now to Govan, 21-20. Kickapoo leads here, 5:45 remaining in this third quarter. Haywood. Parks, driving. Can't finish, tipped around into the hands of Neighbors.
I've been a big bucket there from Parks. Just a little too much there off the glass.
Thompson looking, gives up Kimry. He'll pull the trigger from three and hit it. Reese Kimry, welcome to the score sheet. Kickapoo back up four. Haywood fading away three. Can't go, rebound shorter.
It's a little force there from Haywood. I know you're just trying to get going, but
Kimry,
chew some clock.
Inside shorter. Wrapped around by Parks. He'll go up through contact. No good. Tipped around, get his own rebound. Two Tigers on him. Blocked by Parks, but foul will be called. It's actually short with the line to shoot two.
Foul's called on Tiger number 22, Dalvin Parks, his second personal foul. First team foul for the Republic Tigers. Shooting two for the Chiefs. Number 5, Jackson Shorter.
First free throw is good for Shorter. Puts lead back up to 5. Now we are back where we started the second half. Kickapoo leads by 6. Govan gets a strip from behind but regains possession. Blades, Hagewood. Blades, back out Hagewood, has some room. Finds a wide open Parks and one! Davin Parks gets shoved from behind on a beautiful assist from Brindley Hagewood.
Yeah, don't put those hands on the lower back there. Davin Parks lays it in and a chance for a 3-point play. A great job, though, seeing that inside, finding a higher percentage shot. Hagewood was fading away, takes the pass instead.
Free throw is good for Davin Parks. Brings the lead back up to 3.
Parks up to 9 points tonight.
Kimry to Shorter. Now Rubidoux. Rubidoux in the corner. Working around. Finds Thompson. Back out Rubidoux. Thompson once again working on Ewell. Driving, spinning. Can't get a shot off. Wide open. His neighbor's in the corner. Hagewood can't get a hand on it, but it's missed. Tipped out to Kimry, and oh my goodness, Ewell caught Kimry in the face. And Kimry's taking a tough day.
Yeah, Ewell's a little uncontrolled on that. And that's kind of how he plays. He plays uncontrolled and tries to cause mass chaos. And I don't think that was intentional one bit, but it's just a little bit of coordination that he's missing out on.
Kimry pulls the trigger, hits it. Oh, he's getting hot. Reese Kimry with another 3-pointer, 29-23. Govan to Blades. Ewell. Hagewood. Had Ewell cutting. He'll take it himself. Foul will be called on the ground. And that'll be Thompson's 3rd foul. And that'll bring in Levi Phillips and Vincent Meyer. Rubidoux and Thompson will take a seat on the bench.
Yeah, Thompson's a guy you don't want to have in foul trouble because they can run that too big inside. Yes, you have Levi Phillips, but Brock Thompson's bag is very deep.
Can't get the ball and give it to Hagewood in the corner. Gets a man to jump. Hagewood driving, gets a strip from behind into the hands of Levi Phillips. Neighbors. Shorter. Meyer. Screened. Going to work. Free throw line. Back out Kimry. Now Phillips. Back Kimry in the corner. Phillips. Neighbors. Finds Shorter on the post and he'll finish. Up to 8 points now. Timeout called by Tim Brown and the Tigers. 31-23. Kickapoo leads the Tigers. Be back. Welcome back here after that awkward dad dance cam.
Those are always fun ones.
Kickapoo leads 31-23. Hagewood starting to heat up alongside Reese Kimry. Ewell inside, guarded by Shorter. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Phillips. Vincent Meyer to bring it up here. Shorter. Hands it off to Kimry. Phillips. Neighbors. Inside Shorter, overthrown. He'll keep it though. Meyer gets a man to jump. Pull up jumper for 2. No good. Rebounded by Parks. And Shorter looks like he's in a little bit of pain here. Ewell. Foul will be called. And yeah, Shorter is in lots of pain. He was limping down the court from
not good.
He couldn't hold himself up. He was holding on to Yule on his way back down, just in pain. You see right there in the corner, he's holding himself up on Yule, and foul will be called on Meyer. But yeah, Jackson Shorter in a lot of pain, favoring that left ankle on the bench. Yule's free throw is good. I was wondering what he was doing. He kept falling over on Yule, and I couldn't tell what was going on. And then he immediately starts running to the bench after that foul was called.
Kickapoo's at such a disadvantage here. You got to attack Brock Thompson now. You got to attack him hard. He has 3 fouls. With Shorter being in a lot of pain, that's going to put him at a clear disadvantage.
We're going to take a timeout here to give Shorter some extra time. And that's how they're going to take a full one, too, just to give him as much time as possible. Shorter just not yet checking in yet. But 31-25 here. I mean, what do you want to see out of Republic here?
I mean, really, it's just right now, let CJ Yule work. Let him go to work and let him put some buckets up quick and fast. And the moment they start collapsing inside, kick it out, get it to Brindley, and let Brindley and Brody Blades go to work and hit some big threes.
Yeah, I mean, Brindley Haywood has heated up just a little bit here. I mean, has 5 points, still forcing some shots. There's the Republic faithful here.
(31-25). Expecting nothing less from a Kickapoo basketball game.
Low scoring affair per usual.
If you're looking for a high scoring game, don't go to a Kickapoo basketball game because they are not going to put up that many points. Unless it's an absolute blowout. They're keeping them low in these big games.
Meyer to bring it up here for the Chiefs. Shorter yet to check in. Get up to Phillips. Now Thompson. Thompson inside, gets 2-minute jump, blocked by Govan though on the way down. Haywood, screen by Yule, gives it up Parks. Parks fakes the handoff, Parks will keep it now. Guarded by Phillips. Parks to Govan. Ball slips. 1 minute. Govan gets it stripped away by Vincent Meyer. Kimry spin moves on Govan. Kimry through some contact. They're going to say on the floor, and here comes Jackson Shorter.
My question was, did Kimry bring the ball past half court?
I think it's too close to call there.
And shocking experience here from Caden Howard, giving Yule a break before the end of the quarter.
Caden Howard, a 6'5" senior forward. Doesn't see much time on the floor, but he has size, and that's what Republic needs right now. And the corner is Shorter for 3. He can't hit it. Rebounded by Blades. 45 seconds now. Govan bringing it up, 31-25. Kickapoo leads in this Class 6 District 5 semifinal. Nixa awaits the winner here on Monday night at 7:30 p.m. in Eagle Fieldhouse. Foul called.
Just like that, Govan's going back to the line.
Foul will be called on Cameron, his second personal. And now Govan will go line to shoot 2, trying to cut this lead down to 4. Once again, can't get it to fall. We saw the same thing last year with Kickapoo with McKnight. But McKnight has improved so much that it's not worth it anymore. Foul will be called on Brindley Haywood.
Haygood's second foul of the night. I believe Haygood, no, excuse me, his first foul of the night.
Rubidoux. Cuts, now Kimry, now shorter. Good ball movement here for the Chiefs. Kimry gets open off a screen, but doesn't take a shot. 20 seconds now, he'll give it up to shorter. Now back Kimry, Kimry wasn't expecting it. All right, shorter once again. 10 seconds left. 9. Shorter back out Kimry, 6. 5. Kimry driving, double team through contact, and he gets it. And that's how the third quarter will end. 33-26, 7-point lead for the Chiefs.
And the one thing after that play I want to point out there, probably should have been a foul. It's the same thing Kimry did against Nixa.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Two great student sessions here at Eagle Fieldhouse on this beautiful Friday night. Kickapoo leads 33-26 entering the fourth quarter. Tan enters the game here to bring it up. This game a lot closer than the first time these two teams met. Rubidoux in the corner. Now to Thompson. Thompson over Ewell. Can't finish. Tips around into the hands of Rubidoux. Back out Kimry. He'll pull the trigger. And foul will be called. And we'll stay with Kickapoo.
Kickapoo is just getting that lucky bounce. It's one of those nights for Republic where the ball does not want to bounce their way.
Kimry, shorter, Tan. Dishes to shorter, Kimry wide open on the wing, but Govan quickly closes the gap. Thompson guarded by Ewell, can't get it over him. And in, I should say, he got it over, just couldn't fall, and Thompson has just struggled at the rim all night. Hagewood, guarded by Tan. Back out, Parks, now in the corner, Blades, he'll pull the trigger, and hit it, oh my goodness, Brody Blades. His third of the night and cuts the lead to 4.
The hot hand, Brody Blades, a big shot contested, it doesn't matter.
Rubidoux, foul will be called.
Take a look at that foul here. He's driving baseline, goes up. I think it's, and it looks like he wrapped up Govan more than anything.
I think Govan got him first. He was just trying to brace his fall because he knew he was going down. Rubidoux to shoot 2. First one is good.
Thing about Kickapoo, they are very, very good free throw shooters. Every single one of them are really, really polished free throw shooters. So sitting them on the line doesn't do anything besides give them a couple free points.
Rubidoux's second one is good. Lead back up to 6, where it feels like it's been all night. But like we mentioned, 6 feels like 20 in this type of game. Hagewood driving baseline. Tipped around, it'll stay with Republic.
Yeah, it doesn't get tipped at all. It's probably going to be Kickapoo basketball.
Blades throws it into Govan. Hagewood to Govan now. Govan can't finish, tipped around into the hands of Kimry. Govan in transition. Shorter. Neighbors now, 6 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Rubidoux, Kimry. Skip pass to Thompson. Now Neighbors, Thompson cutting. Back out Kimry, Rubidoux. Thompson, Neighbors, screened by Thompson. Good ball movement here. Rubidoux thinks about it. He'll swing it to Kimry. Kimry. Foul will be called. That'll be Parks. Fourth. Oh, no. Ryder Davis sitting on the bench. Haven't seen much of him today. Just a little bit. Rubidoux to Kimry. Now to Shorter. Kimry has some space. Closed by Parks. Kimry gives up to Shorter and stolen away by Yule.
Parks has to be real careful inside. He plays a very aggressive game, and that's not someone you want out of the game.
Hagewood thought about it. Hands it off to Blades. Blades almost loses it, finds Hagewood. Blades in the corner for three. He'll pull the trigger. Oh, no good. Rebound Hengry. Oh, my goodness. And Yule has something against Reese Kimry tonight.
And body checks Kimry there, heading for the ball. That's Yule's fourth foul.
Oh, now this whole Republic team's in trouble. Govan to Shorter. Now Kimry. Yule blocks it off the backboard. And no, okay. If that would have been called on Yule, that would have raised an uproar here.
I mean, he was just going for the ball. That's what the sad part is.
That's to be called on Thompson, his fourth now. Now Levi Phillips will check in.
Kickapoo desperately needs a three-pointer here. Something to bring us in one possession.
Govan to bring it up to Parks. Now Hagewood inside Yule. Yule gets it swatted away by Kimry. A game full of turnovers. Now, Kimry, back out Phillips. Kimry will slow it down, now to Shorter. Shorter baseline, putting on the shoulder, give it out to Phillips. Rubidoux thought about giving it to Neighbors, but he'll keep it himself. Works off a seam from Phillips, pulls up from three. No good, hit the top of the backboard, and it'll be a foul call.
Well, it would be the first time Kickapoo would have got away with the ball hitting something up there high. But either way, they're going to call a foul. It should have been out of bounds first. So it's the top up there. Should have been out of bounds. I'm confused how it was called on Phillips, though. Definitely, I think he realized, hey, I missed that call. And he said, I'm going to call a foul.
Govan trying to direct traffic. Timeout called by Tim Brown. 30.
This game's getting chaotic here, Aiden, and it's being short, and 35-29. These teams need a spark of offense.
Yes, 35-20 on a game full of turnovers after a game full of runs. We'll be back. 6-point Kickapoo lead, Republic basketball.
Republic needs something. I've been saying that for a while, but you see Ryder Davis in the game as well, trying to get a three-point shot up.
Kickapoo basketball. Haywood turns it over. Kimry hands it off to Shorter. Kimry now driving, falling. Blades in transition. Now Govan had some numbers, had Davis in the corner, didn't see him. Yule can't finish. Taps around, Blades, and foul will be called.
And it should have been a travel? I mean, he never lost control of the ball there, and he just slid across the floor. But yeah, that's gonna be a foul on Shorter. So our correct call in there. It should have been called a little earlier.
Surprising for a big like him, only his first foul in the fourth quarter.
Bigs are on the floor.
Look at a charge called here.
Moving screen. So Brody Blades, but Brody Blades caught the ball. I'm a little confused. Let's see it back right here.
In transition, they had Davis wide open in the corner. I don't know what just happened.
Coach Tim Brown's fired up over there.
Neighbors swings it over Rubidoux. Kimry playing some fast basketball here. Almost taken away, but tipped out of bounds by Haywood.
I mean, he almost brought that one in, just tipped off his hand.
Kimry inside to Shorter. Back out Kimry. Now Shorter. Brings on a double team, swatted around into the hands of Shorter. Draws a triple team. Kimry, easy two. Foul will be called on Yule, and that's his fifth. CJ Yule's day is done.
Wow, not the right call in my opinion at all. Here's that play. Shorter comes in, hands it off Kimry, and coming straight up and down. A foul is going to be called. Wow, that is a horrific call in my opinion.
Back to the floor for the Tigers, number 22, Davin Parks.
Kimry to the line to shoot two. First one is good. Lead up to 7 now. Thompson will come in, and now Republic is really undersized here. Free throw rims in and out. Republic needs to score here. Haywood, Parks. Haywood once again, pull the trigger. No good, rebound Kimry.
Republic's gonna have to start probably hacking here in the next 30, maybe a minute.
Rubidoux, now Neighbors. Driving baseline, gives up to Shorter. No foul call. They'll go up, get his own rebound, and finish. And it's getting
like the
bad
physicality
here.
was taken out of the game early, and that's not what this game really needed.
And now Republic is just throwing up shots now, and it's getting out of hand here. Thompson can't finish. Rebound Shorter once again to Thompson now. And he'll finish.
Did they just call it and one?
I guess so. I didn't hear the whistle. I didn't hear the whistle either. And we're going to lose Aiden here for a minute, but the foul is going to be charged to Ryder Davis there. Wow. So Brock Thompson at the line, his first free throw's away, his only free throw's away, and it's good. A minute 46 left. This game's been extended to now a 12-point lead. Parks looking for anybody. The count's going to start, and he's going to need to pass the ball off because he's dead to rights. Timeout called by Coach Tim Brown. We're going to step aside. We'll be back after this short break. Brought to you by Beauty and Wellness Co. And welcome back here to Eagle Fieldhouse. A minute 30 left on the clock, 41-29 is your score. That'll be Brindley Hagewood. We haven't seen much of him tonight. He's going to get it going. Hagewood using the screen to pull up three. Nylon! Three-point bucket, Brindley Hagewood. And we're back within single digits. And here inside, Jackson Shorter for an easy two. Hagewood bringing it up now. 43-32. Thank you for covering me, Brady. That was great. That three-pointer off, no good. Oh, almost.
Oh, I don't know.
So it'll be Kickapoo basketball with 1 minute remaining. They lead by 11. By the looks of it.
1 minute, gentlemen, 1 minute.
Oh, Aiden, we were ready for a big-time play there. Wow. I had the hands up. You had the hands up.
I would have had it, but I'm glad he did it. No jump ball.
No jump ball called there. Would have been Republic's basketball. Foul will be called on Govan. That'll be his third. And Rubio will go line and shoot two. First free throw is good for Rubidoux. And that feels like the ticket punching to Monday Night Basketball here in Eagle Fieldhouse.
Hats off, though, to Coach Tim Brown and his squad. Really good team and really brought the energy, played real hard tonight. Just, coming up short's always a hard thing to do, especially when you played this well.
Man, bringing it up right now, he's the player of the year, in my opinion, as he can't finish it off there at the three-point line. Just an amazing season from him. Brody Blades, a really good player as well, but he's still got some time here, only a sophomore. Govan will be returning next year alongside nobody in the starting lineups. Hagewood, Ewell, and Parks will be leaving the squad. Shorter at the line to shoot two. First one no good. Hagewood at Shorter at 14 points right now. And Brindley Hagewood will check out for the last time as a Republic Tiger. Standing ovation from Blue Puppy Tiger faithful. Coming out as well will be Davin Parks, another senior. And CJ Ewell got his farewell when he fouled out earlier in this game. I love playoff basketball, but it's always hard to see the seniors, especially coming from the seniors, kind of hard to see as well.
Yeah, no, it's always the hardest thing to do. Ryder Davis getting his farewell as well. But, you know, it's not over for Ryder Davis. He, Evangel Baseball commit, also gets to go on and has his full spring season on a very, very highly sought-out Republic team.
At free throw, good for Shorter. Yeah.
Besides Caden Howard, this is the future for Republic basketball. I wouldn't be shocked if he took a timeout to get Caden his farewell as well.
Tim Brown's still getting his
I think Tim
word
Brown
in with the referees.
He's making it known.
And that's how it'll end. Kickapoo beats Republic by 14. And they have punched their ticket to the district championship once again against the Nixa Eagles. On Monday night, it'll be 6 o'clock. It'll be me and Brady Rutone, Brady Rutone and I on the call. And for us tonight, have a wonderful Friday night. Kickapoo Nixa coming your way Monday night. Govan. Blades, three-point shot is good. Rubidoux wide open for three. He'll hit it. Hands it off Neighbors. Neighbors drawing inside. Float game is good. Steps through. Foul will be called and one. Oh my. Kimry. Tan. Shorter. Finds a wide open Thompson for two. Good court vision there. Govan inside, outside Blades. He will take another one and he'll hit it. Rebound Shorter. Back out Neighbors. Wide open. Hits it. Nice. Haywood thinks about it. Deep two. Hits it. Gets himself on the board. He'll think about it. He'll take it now and hit it. Brindley Haywood. Well, Thompson looking. Gives up Kimry. He'll pull the trigger from three and hit it. Kimry pulls the trigger. Hits it. Oh, he's getting hot. Parks. Now in the corner, Blades, he'll pull the trigger. Neighbors, driving baseline, gives up to Shorter. No foul call. They'll go up, get his own rebound. Can't finish. Rebound Shorter once again to Thompson now. And he'll finish.
Haywood using the screen to pull up three. Nylon.
Govan. Blades, three-point shot is good. Rubidoux wide open for three. He'll hit it. Hands it off Neighbors.